NoelMTichy, The Leadership Engine, How Winning Companies Build Leaders at E. Collins Business Essentials. Welcome to The Leadership Engine, a fascinating exploration of effective leadership and business success. The author, NoelMTichy, dives deep into the world of W. Edwards Deming, who shaped the way Japanese companies adopted total quality control, TQC, turning them into global manufacturers. This book summary highlights critical themes such as the need for good systems, leadership competencies, Gemba, the importance of clarifying purpose, and the crucial steps for organizational improvement. Within these pages, you will unravel the secrets behind successful organizations and gain valuable insights for becoming a great leader.
Deming's Japanese Legacy. After World War II, W. Edwards Deming introduced American production techniques to Japanese manufacturers, emphasizing the importance of a system approach, total quality control, and the customer-supplier relationship. The Japanese perfected these ideas and created a system where everyone in the manufacturing process is a partner, leading to their dominance in the global market. American managers learned these secrets of quality and long-term customer focus in the 1980s, proving that Deming's approach to management remains relevant today. Good systems need good leaders. The most significant driving force behind business success is the quality of good leadership. Current workplace trends such as empowering people, employee teams, and motivating workers are not effective without good systems in place. The fundamental competencies of excellent leaders include a systems mentality, knowledge about people, understanding variability, PDSA orientation, and profound insight. Managers must view the entire group as a system and shift their focus from individuals to systems as a whole to enhance performance. Leaders must be aware of the different variables influencing productivity and distinguish between common cause variations and special cause variations. Reliable data will assist in interpreting the variables. The cycle of planning, doing, studying, and acting, taught by Deming, known as the PDSA orientation, enables managers to learn and adapt over time. A manager's role is not merely to dictate but to act as an experimenter using lessons learned from the study phase of monitoring and evaluation to improve performance in the action phase. When systems, learning, variability, and human behavior combine, managers develop profound knowledge for optimal performance. Systems thinking for effective management. Successful management requires an understanding of systems thinking, or the interdependencies and interactions of various components. This approach involves looking at systems on a broad scale, incorporating subsystems, methods, and steps. The SIPIC model, which stands for suppliers, input, processes, output, and customers, is useful for understanding business systems. Successful managers must embrace systems thinking to achieve success. Achieving efficiency through Gemba. Gemba, a Japanese term that refers to the smooth flow of resources and work, can be observed in all aspects of life. In essence, it is the synchronization of complex systems and processes working seamlessly to produce quality output. The most effective managers strive to create Gemba by making work challenging and reducing anxiety amongst their direct reports, as over 95% of organizational problems stem from faulty systems, processes, and methods. To achieve a state of Gemba, managers should follow 6 simple steps: design workflow, identify key players and functions, gather resources, standardize best practices, eliminate waste, and develop feedback mechanisms. It is also important to ensure that necessary system components such as process design, materials, equipment, training, and staff levels align with one's goals. By tracking Gemba using flowcharts, such as the PERT chart, managers can optimize workflows and identify areas for improvement. Ultimately, Gemba helps to increase efficiency and productivity, leading to high-quality results in a more successful organization. The importance of a clear business purpose. Unfocused companies stumble around without direction. Downsizing is not a solution, instead, businesses need a clear purpose. To lead, ask yourself what your business is, what it's not, where it's heading, and what your values are. Great management starts with a clear purpose, and this requires everyone in the company to understand and share it. Businesses need to avoid simplistic solutions and think systemically to address complex problems. Achieving breakthrough improvement. Effective and efficient management is crucial for organizational success. Follow these 7 practical steps to achieve breakthrough improvement. Begin by stepping back and taking a closer look at your organization. Define your ideal future and set priorities to reach your goals. Evaluate and integrate your findings to make improvements. Remember that change is difficult, so focus on influential supporters of your proposals. Effective data collection for goal achievement. To achieve your goals, you must measure your progress using 4 types of data: opinion data, observable data, results data, and process data. To gather data, you need to follow 8 steps which involve defining your goals, what to measure, and what measurements indicate about employee attitudes and overall employee satisfaction. You must develop operational definitions and determine how to collect the data. It is best to start with a small dataset and work your way up to more comprehensive data. Utilizing these data types and strategies will give you the insights needed to achieve your goals. How asking the right questions can improve performance. Decades ago, managers were focused on finding someone to blame for problems in their organization. However, this approach was ineffective. The key is to ask how questions instead of who questions. By focusing on how to improve operations and achieve goals, managers can create a more positive work environment. Performance appraisal is often disconnected from everyday work. Managers must ask probing questions to get to the root of problems. By doing so, they can uncover issues with policies or procedures. Finally, good leaders make sure their people understand what's important to do, leaving no room for doubt. Fix the system, not the employees. Psychologist B.F. Skinner's carrot-or-stick approach to employee development, which many businesses still use, only works for jackasses. Companies that do not trust their employees create bad morale, leading to terrible performance and constant employee turnover. Leaders must avoid oversimplifying complex issues. Instead of performance appraisals, show a sincere interest in employees' welfare and career growth by promoting continuous learning. Rather than focusing on unmotivated employees, the system needs fixing. By taking steps to address employee well-being and development, companies can put an end to the vicious cycle of negativity, turnover, and poor performance. The secret of great leadership. A great leader is someone who is purposeful, knowledgeable about their business, respectful to their people, and accommodating to the needs of those they lead. In contrast, a dismal leader is someone who fails to fulfill these requirements. Leadership doesn't have to be complex, and the secret to great leadership lies in understanding the needs of those who need to be led.
As we reach the end of The Leadership Engine, we are reminded of the importance of embracing good systems and adopting a systems mentality. Managers must display knowledge about people, understanding variability, and embody a PDSA orientation, thus imbibing the essence of profound knowledge. Be sure to cultivate a Gemba, assure clarity of purpose, and follow the outlined steps towards breakthrough improvement. The transformative journey to becoming an effective leader enlightened by the lessons of W. Edwards Deming's managerial philosophy is now yours to embark upon. Let the valuable lessons within this book guide your path towards exceptional leadership and success in the world of business.